Well, some would argue this is the deepest division in the UFC right now, 145 pounds, a lot of killers at the top. This man has emerged out of the pack and gets his much-deserved title shot here tonight.
From the moment he got to the UFC, he told us we were viewing someone that could make an impact, a future champion that will remind us of the great featherweight champs Max Holloway, Jose Aldo Jr. He said, I am special. I will be a champion one day. Tonight, he gets the opportunity. Let's see if he can cash in.
Now, it appeared as though the weight cut was a little bit difficult. He did not want to hear that noise, but that is behind him. And we'll see how it goes for him here on Saturday night. All right, so here he is, the UFC featherweight king, Alexander Volkanovski. And we have truly run out of superlatives when it comes to talking about this man and his mixed martial arts acumen. There are three guys who can lay claim to being the greatest featherweight of all time, and yet Alex is kind of distancing himself from that pack.
It's crazy. It's crazy how good Alexander Volkanovski is. I mean, you always knew he could fight. But to see some of the performances as of late, see how he continues to evolve and get better even as the champion is really impressive. And it's a credit to him and all of his coaches, but mostly his mindset. I don't know if there's a guy in fighting that has a higher fight IQ than Alexander the Great. I just like to take note of what I'm experiencing every time this guy steps in the octagon, because it's always something special.
And certainly since he signed with the UFC all the way back in 2016, he has been a promotional workhorse, strength of schedule as good as it gets, and of course, as he enters competition tonight, can lay claim to 4 combined wins over Jose Aldo and Max Holloway, greatest featherweight of all time. All right, now we bring you the tale of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Featherweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Diego Lopes! And now here's the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Featherweight Champion of the World, Alexander the Great Volkanovski!
All right, Herb Dean, our referee for this one, just about to get underway. All right, early round action here. We'll see what Alexander Volkanovski can do. He believes he will have the striking advantage, the wrestling advantage, believes that he has the grappling advantage as well. Remains to be seen, but certainly confidence was not an issue in our midweek fighter meeting with Alexander the Great. I might let you kick the inside of my leg after the show.
No.
See how that feels.
You don't want that, Jay. Not want that. No one wants that. Even trained professional fighters can't take too many of those strikes. Touches him with that left punch.
Oh, how about that? He lands a huge kick. All right, so we will see early on how the Volk man chooses to...
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
Ooh, found a home for that knee.
Oh, nice.
Well, he was setting up the hooks early and often tonight. Watch for him to try to set it up again here. Able to block that strike. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. And now some separation. Missed with that attempt. Well, let's see if he goes to set up the hook again. He has really done a nice job punctuating his combinations with that hook tonight. Hooked him with the overhand.
And everything's landing with so much power. Another good stick to the head. Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
All right, they separate now. We'll see who can get off in space. Throwing that jab yet again out of range. Oh, nice block there from the crowd as he finally gets the takedown. He stayed committed to the offensive wrestling, and now he has his opponent released.
A sigh of relief from the people watching because they were tired of watching him flail around trying to get takedowns and get defended over and over again. Finally gets it. Now what does he do at the top of the floor? Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Making all these shots count. All right, has the guard closed here. Just over 2 minutes to go in round one. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape right inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangle.
Volkanovski's back into full guard.
Great job landing from the top position. And there you go, again, half guard. Nice shot there by the champ. He's got to start throwing now.
Side control now. All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first.
Massive shot from the top.
Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top.
Beautiful transition.
30 seconds now to go in the opening round. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. Now he's going full mount.
Round one winding down here.
This is where he wants to be. He needs to
better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Second round, straight ahead. All right, there's the horn, and what a round, champ. We got to talk about the knockdown. When you knock somebody down like that, it got to be kind of fun to strut your way back to the stool.
I mean, you are 10 foot tall. When you can drop another person with a strike, you are 10 foot tall. Now, the issue is he did not find the finish, and he used a lot of energy trying to finish that fight.
All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
Big moment in the...
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Nice straight right hand. Not the accuracy to land right there. His opponent's wobble, champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home.
That was a solid punch.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Nice.
Oh, he is stunned. Drunk driving out there. We'll see if he can recover. Oh, big left hook there.
Oh, right hand.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, and he lands yet another push. That's just over the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful lever change. Make him think you're going low and come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
All right, well, he whacked him pretty good, but he didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, blood's in the water. You got to go and get it. You got to go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as you hurt him.
Well, that overhand big weapon for him throughout his career, it's been there all night. Look for him to go back to it here.
Not resting in the clinch, being very active and landing a beautiful punch there from the clinch position.
Shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Under 3 minutes now to go round 2. Unable to land with that punch. Well, he's mixing it up beautifully tonight, and there it is again. Nicely done as he kicks the thigh, and some redness now starting to develop.
Redness starting to show. His opponent needs to address this now before it gets so far down the line and he's playing catch-up.
Oh, man, it ain't Dikembe Mutombo, but he is blocking all these shots coming his way.
Get that out of here. He sees it coming. You're going to have to mix it up.
Shake that finger.
Shake that finger.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try. Guillotine jump. Oh, he's got the choke. He's got the choke. It's over. It's over.
But he got out.
What a great job attacking the lock, rolling to your back, giving up the mount. He chose a much worse position over giving up that submission.
90 seconds now in round 2. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get up in a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space. Great shot from the top position. Oh, nice.
Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here.
Great defense by this fighter.
The ground strikes starting to pile up. All right, dominant position for him here. Full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to...
All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Volkanovski's back in full mount.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Final seconds here of round 2.
Big right hook there by the champ.
All right, round 3 coming up next. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, there's the end of the round. So it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands. His opponent's on wobbly.
You ready? You ready? Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous frame.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys.
We'll see if he can finish.
He's got to keep pressing here.
Oh, he lands a massive kick here.
They're going at it here. Huge shots landing on both sides.
Well, not much setup behind it. The right hook. Oh, he's on wobbly legs now.
Beautiful jab there by the champ.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
And now some separation. Oh, nice kick.
Trying to hammer that lead leg. All right, now you see some visible damage on that calf. We'll keep an eye on that.
You got to watch it. I mean, this kick is so damaging.
Oh, he got tagged something fierce there. Great combination. Oh, nice hook. Right kick is there again for Alexander Volkanovski, BC.
Those leg kicks, he's so good at registering where his opponent's going to be. So he throws the leg kicks to build a read. Right now he lands another one. And as we expect, Alexander Volkanovski is once again ahead in the fight.
Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now.
Oh, that one landed, yep. He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Oh, that's a brutal cut on his nose there. He is bleeding.
He's got that single collar tie locked in.
Working off the jab, it's good.
He's gonna get himself knocked out. You gotta take a moment. He's gonna get knocked out if he doesn't take a break.
Went for the inside leg kick. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
Straight right, he misses. Oh man, another strike targeting that bruised area on the calf.
And now you can start to see it build. And he's really struggling to stand on that lead leg, get pressure on that lead leg.
Oh, look at that. He left up and landed the diving punch to the head. All right, well, that blow is bossing from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut.
Lands with the ground and pound.
Getting him out here. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Push.
15 seconds.
You need to work out his position.
All right, that's 3 rounds in the books, we are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cut man will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. Fourth round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship rounds.
The fourth round is easily the hardest round in fighting. You're so used to fighting up to 3. You got to get back off of that stool, and this is a real test of your will and desire to win a fight. Oh, nice kick.
Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. Takedown defense is there. Tags him with that uppercut. Well, body language is a great indicator, and that is one confident man right there after a big knockdown in the previous round.
He did everything right to secure that knockdown. Perfect setup with the hands. Got the knockdown. Let's see if he can go find the shot that's going to finish the fight. Game of inches right there. It was good night if that landed. Trying to recover full guard there.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Volkanovski. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. All right, close guard now. Oh, looked like that strike from the bottom fighter got the crowd's attention. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Another ground and pound strike lands. Standing over his opponent here and making these strikes count. Beautiful sequence there by Volkanovski. And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action. Oh, you gotta like the output here. So aggressive with the strikes. He continues to light him up. Gotta be careful here not to gas out, of course, but you gotta like the offense we're seeing from him, especially in this round. Volkanovski's definitely taking aim at that cut right now. You see, targeting that area that is already compromised on his opponent. Back to the jab. His biggest strike as he has landed thus far tonight.
Big, massive shot lands. Look at how tough his opponent is, though. Still standing, still in there fighting. He's hurt bad.
Well, not a great visual now. That will do it! Alexander the Great.
Oh, man.
All right, DC, no telestrator tonight, but we're going to get you some highlights from this one. This was a fight that had it all, and for my money, his best performance to date.
His best performance to date in the biggest moment. In the biggest moments, you got to show up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. He used every bit of his skill to get the job done.
All right, we now go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 5 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC champion of the world, Alexander the Great Volkanovski!
Wow. I'm not sure I believe what I just saw, to quote the late, great Jack Buck. Alexander Volkanovski by knockout